Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are once again out here at Rockingham Drag Strip for the third weekend in a row. Out here, another testing tune. This is rare. They don't usually do testing tunes this often, but it's a good thing for us because we definitely need to test. Now, these videos might not come out weekend after weekend after weekend because I really hate this editing process, but I made some small changes here to the neon to hopefully, first of all, so it'll short track a lot better. Second of all, so it'll actually shift. And third of, so it'll actually stop. I changed the check valve on the brake booster and also bled the entire brake system with SRT4 full synthetic brake fluid that Jerrad helped me bleed when I got here because I didn't really have anybody to help me at home. But I'm gonna go out here and make a first test pass with the same exact boost settings as last weekend, and hopefully we can improve on that 988 pass little by little and go from there. As y'all can see, Jerrad got his car ready, fixed up, ready to go. Hopefully he can run an 8 today. Let's see what he says. What you think about today, sir? Hold on, you gotta talk through that or else it's not gonna work too good.
I don't think much about today so far. A little crowded,
Yeah.
but hopefully we can get a couple passes each. It's been a rough last week with this car. Had the transmission out twice since Sunday. Trying to fix an oil leak. I fixed majority of it. It still has a small one, but I'm not really worried about it. Hopefully today we can get it to leave and get it down the track.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean,
You gotta stand up and fight. Oh, you gotta stand
Alright guys, we're gonna leave the two-step exactly where it was last time we came out here. The only thing we did was switch the no-lift shifts back from 100 back down to 75 because I need it to shift at 75 if I actually want to go a PB. But we're gonna leave the two-step exactly where it was for this first pass, and we're also gonna leave the boost exactly where it was on the last pass and just try to see if with the changes we made we can get this thing to actually shift. But let's just test out the two-step real quick, make sure it's still working properly. Alright guys, seems to be holding, so hopefully we can make a good pass on this first test here. If not, we'll come back and change some things around. It went down the track, but it really didn't feel too fast. Let me stop and actually save this log, because if not, it's gonna freeze up. Looks like we might actually get a log this time. Oh, and by the way, the brakes do not fucking work. They went to the fucking floor again. So it probably is the brake booster causing my issues. And but luckily I can pump them up and get them to come back. So it definitely seems to be a vacuum issue. Once it goes into boost, I guess it removes all the vacuum from the brake booster. And yeah, that's probably like a 10.2 at like 142 from what I can see in the speedometer, but we'll see what happens. Hey, thank you. Oh wow, that's a lot better than I thought it was gonna do, that it did. I pull over here so I can show y'all. It's not a personal best, but pretty close, pretty close. As y'all can see, I was in the left lane. It was a 163 to the 60, 437 to the 330, 646 to the 8th mile. That's pretty crappy. We're gonna have to pick all this short track up. If we do, we can run a PB today because the back half looks strong, but the short track looking pretty crappy. I've been 634 at 119 before, so let's see if we can clean that up. Let's see what the video shows about the suspension, see if we got to make some more adjustments, and we'll go from there. But I'm overall pretty happy with that pass. It went down, it made a decent pass, and only 200s off my personal best. But I know she's still got more left in it. Let's go back, look at the log, and see if we can turn it up a little bit. But right now we're gonna go help Jerrad get his car up to the staging lane, and hopefully he can make a good pass too. So Jerrad, what you think about that first pass you made?
Turned it down, 31 pounds of boost. I lifted a little early, went 9.3 at 167. Kept good fuel pressure, great oil pressure. So we're gonna play with the leave a little bit. Got it to go, but it stayed on a two-step too long riding out, so kind of bogged the car down. I'm gonna fix that, and we're gonna add a little bit of dome pressure to it. See if we can get about 35, 36 pounds on the next hit and run her all the way out.
Hell yeah.
So if it goes good, I feel like we should get 8-second pass today. So we'll find out here shortly.
Hell yeah. Well, as y'all seen, a lot of smoke came out of that pass that Jerrad was doing there at the end. Came down here on the four-wheeler to pick him up, and its engine bay is just full of fucking oil everywhere. So yeah, I'm driving it back. He's pushing me with the four-wheeler. Looks like he's done for the day. I was hoping to get one more pass in, but it depends on how much oil he put down on the drag strip, if they'll be able to clean it up fast enough. And if so, I guess I'll make another pass. Try to definitely gonna put a lot more boost in first gear since it seems to be taking it. And see if we can get a nice short track going so we can run a PB today. Well, run another PB. I'm gonna be fucking pissed if that left really good and then it didn't shift into and then it didn't want to shift into fourth gear. Goddamn, my back windshield fell down. And once again, push my side mirrors outside from all the shaking. Not ideal. Man, that felt like a really good pass too. I'm gonna be pissed if I come down here and it says it's a 158 60 foot with like a 638 mile. I'm gonna be so pissed. Fucking shitter. I just need a new clutch, guys. This ACT single 6-puck is just not made to be shifting as high as I'm shifting. But somehow I got through the most of the shifts today, and you know, but before I come back out here, I'm more than likely going to get a billet input shaft and a clutch that's actually going to shift. Thank you. Alright, that one did a 164 60 foot and did a 640 to the 8th, but only did 109 miles an hour, which is pretty crazy. But I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, I'm pretty sure that would have won a PB because it was a 640 on the 974 pass. It went a 644. But I guess I'll never know. But that looks like that's going to be it for this time, guys. We're going to have to come back on the next time and try it again. But I really wish I would have known what the quarter mile on that would have been. I feel like the mile an hour would have been really, really low, but the ET might have been great. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this video. As y'all seen, I was able to run a PB, barely, but it's a PB. It was only 100th faster than my last PB, but we got it. Unfortunately, as y'all seen on that last pass, it wouldn't let me shift into 4th gear. Obviously the clutch isn't really made for shifting this high, so, but I do believe that would have been another PB, probably like a 70, maybe a 69, but it is what it is. Things happen. It ran the 640 to the 8th at only 109, so it was definitely going to make a faster pass, but it is what it is. Jerrad, as y'all can see, broke his cylinder head, so, and he had some bad luck again today. Unfortunately, if that car can ever short track, that thing is going to be fast because it has plenty of power out back. It just can't seem to be able to short track like it should. But all in all, I'm driving my car back onto the trailer. Nothing broke, surprisingly. You know, I'll go back, figure some shit out. Jerrad to go back, fix his car. You know, we'll get everything figured out and come back out here again and try to go fast, because this definitely isn't it, unfortunately. We'll see you next time, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.